What's up, y'all? I'm Lawrence and Victor from Three Brothers in a Shot of Milk, and today I'm unboxing my DC Multiverse Mr. Freeze figure. Man, this looks so freaking dope. Let's get this open. Let's go. Boom. Mr. freaking Freeze. Literally spelled out Mr. Freeze. That's not typical, but here's the box. Typical McFarlane boxing. Now this is weird, right? And a bunch of toy tubers have said this already, but what is the point of putting this image with this toy if that is not the toy we're getting? Head's the same though. Sort of. He has hair here. Kind of weird, a little bizarre. But check out that barcode. For those of you still on the hunt for this, I haven't seen this in stores, but I know that if you pre-ordered it, it came out, it released in March. So I got mine a couple weeks ago. Very excited to get this bad boy open. When I first saw this figure, I know I say this all the time, but I had to have it. Mr. Freeze is so freaking dope. He is such a great, sympathetic villain, right? I mean, the guy's been through a whole freaking lot. Get this card out. Let's get this out of the way. I mean, trying to save your wife and falling like into the I can't even think right now. The experiment that you're trying to save your wife, guys come in or whatever. If you go with the animated series backstory, which I am, they come in and ruin it and kind of ruin you. I mean, what a sympathetic villain. See, corporation funding Victor's work shut down his experiment. In the process, caused a horrible accident. You know, he wasn't a villain. He was actually trying to save his wife, Nora. Let's get this guy out. Now, I will say, I saw a bunch of reviews on this guy already, and I will say, the paint apps, let's take a look at this. The paint applications, this could have been fun if this was chrome. This could have been fun. This white, you want to take a look at it. It's fine, but like a lot of the details just get lost because it's not. It's kind of a dark, dirty white, but there's no finish to it as far as to bring out the details. And you got a lot of details. You got pipings here, and look at his boots. So much detail here that gets lost just because of this kind of drab polish. It'd be cool if it was more of this. See how that just pops because it's chrome, and so you really get to see the cracks and stuff. Anyways, I'm just complaining. This is a great looking figure, man. Let me give you guys the 360 of the official 360. It's got some weight to it. I like it a lot. And you know, for those of you who are into like customizing, if you're a painter, you can really bring out a lot of the details. This is an amazing sculpt. I do love the hitter red. That is sick. That is sick. I like that a lot. Take a look at his hands. Like you see, like it's not a form-fitting suit. Like it has wrinkles in it, which is cool, and ribbings. Nice touch. Wonderful freaking touch. This is Chef's Kiss right here. Oh, sorry. This is Chef's Kiss. Just looks like damaged in all the battles with Batman. I love it. Let's take a look at this face sculpt. Now, yes, it does pop off. Oh, that's cool. Sure, a bunch of you guys knew that already. But you can really see this face sculpt. Yo, that is an amazing sculpt right there, man. Wow. Look at that. I mean, it almost makes you not even want to pose him with this thing on. Because look at the detail here, guys. Like, it looks like skin. Oh, McFarlane, you killed this. Chef's freaking kiss. Chef's kiss, and it's great because if you want to turn his head, you can turn his head and put that back on. Wow. Wow, that's impressive. That's freaking impressive. Let's check out the articulation on this bad boy. Oh, easy splits. Oh, this does come off pretty easily once you, oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. That's good. Good torso. And nothing really hinders his mobility. These are soft. Let me get him focused. I am focused. Focus. Soft. Soft pieces here, so you can you get full ranges of motion. And will this blocky, clunky figure stand without a figure stand? Easy. Wow. Now, what is Mr. Freeze without his freeze gun? Now, I am a Batman 66 collector too. Not a collector in the sense that I need to get everything that come out, but things that I want. And what I really did want when they dropped that Mr. Freeze, I love Mr. Freeze. That Mr. Freeze from the show looked crazy and sick, but they didn't give that Mr. Freeze a gun. And I was like, no. I get the Warner Brothers has their mandate, but I'm not buying Mr. Freeze his freeze gun. I mean, that's what he does. It's like buying Batman, but they're not going to sell you the cape. It's like, well, that's what Batman wears. That's pretty dope. Now, people have been pulling this off, because you can easily pull it off right here. Don't. This is part of the gun. This is the blast. So don't break your gun. It'd be cool if this had it. This should be painted differently. Now, it's hard to see it here, but it does have a different finish. It's not the same color as this, but it'd be cool if this was a little bluer just to make it stand out more. But, I mean, if we have to sacrifice paint for sculpt, I'm going to go with the sculpt, man. I'm going to go with the sculpt. And this is all he comes with, no extra hands. I don't think you need it. This is great. Mr. freaking Freeze, man. Now, I don't have many other Mr. Freeze figures, but I do have one. That Mattel joint from back in the day. This guy. If you wanted just a comparison of then and now. Remember this guy, guys? He's clunky and awkward and hard to stand. But it's a dope figure. We've come a long way, but this is an excellent figure. Look at that. Look at that, they fit the freaking snow. Okay, now it would have been cool if they put the snow on that. Excuse the dust. Oh, that's so, and red eyes. Huh, is that a thing? I might have missed. Was that a thing? I might have missed that in the comics a bit. That is, sorry, excuse me for the gunk. This guy's been in storage for a bit. Oh. And his head turns by twisting his wrist. I remember that. Haven't played with this figure in a while. In a while. Years, over a decade. He's kind of just been in my case. Ah, man. So that's pretty cool. Obnoxious gun. This is way more sleek. But, dude, this paint pops way more than this. Can't even lie. Can't even front. Let's see how he plays with some other figures, shall we? Let's create some mood lighting on this bad boy. Oh, yeah. Of course. He's going up against Batman. And they size well. This is a huge Batman figure. I think Freeze technically should be bigger than Batman while he's in his suit, but McFarlane has made other Batman that are significantly smaller than this one, so you kind of have your choice if you're trying to get a certain look with your Batman and your Freeze. That's pretty dope. Just gonna watch you play with my toys. That's fun. That's fun. So I'm building out quite the rogues gallery here of bad guys, man. I'm building out quite the rogues gallery for Batman's rogues, excuse me. Be more specific. Now I know he's technically not like Batman's villain, but he is on my shelf. He is on my shelf. Did an unboxing of him too. Go hit the playlist. Go check it out. If he will stand, we can get a look at these rogues together. You know, this is real fun, of course. I just did the unboxing of this Catwoman right here. Which is pretty cool. It's fun, man. It's fun to just have these freaking toys. And I know Thomas Wayne isn't technically a bad guy, but he is on my shelf. He is on my shelf. And the only McFarlane figure that I have that came with guns. So he's definitely a bad guy on my shelf. If he can stand, which he can't. So I got a bar. That's the thing about McFarlane sculpts, man. They're not always balanced well, so stands are necessary, even if you just want to stand them up proper. You're not trying to put them in a pose. They are pretty necessary for some of these figures. But the cool thing is, you know, one size fits all with these stands. So you can always just grab one up. Ain't no one messing with my click. Rogues, man. Well, and my favorite. My favorite, dude. I know he's not really Batman's consistent villain, nor is he in this look, but he is on my shelf. The freaking Rogues Gallery, man. Going up against Batman. Gotham City will never be safe again. How can you not just get into the magic that happens, you know, when you start opening up these toys? I gotta find this other stick. You start creating little tableaus and stuff. Playing with the Bat family here. You know, how can you not? How can you not start getting into just posing these up and being a kid again? That's what it's really about. Is the daily grind and the daily life, Batgirl right there, and finding ways to continue to be a kid again. You know? And these toys do it for me, man. Toys, comic books, these movies, this genre, the cartoons do it for me. There's much more expensive hobbies, as I always tell my wife as I buy more toys. This is my Tim Drake that I use. I really like the Gotham Knights Tim Drake costume, specifically in toy form. Toy form way more than the game, as far as this way it looks. And I don't know, when I saw it, I felt like that looks like something a teenager would design if he was creating a superhero costume. So I dig it. And a red hood. Yo, we have a scene right here. We have a freaking scene right here. So what do you guys think of this, Mr. Freeze? It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. And it's fun to have him posed up. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you my display right now. So that's what it looks like. The whole fire escape thing. You know, you see Jim Gordon and Bullock, same in Twitch figures, I know, but that's them on the bottom with the bat signal, and yes, they're on top of the Ghostbusters firehouse. And this is a lot of fun, man. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, check out the playlist, man. We got other unboxings. Also, we got reviews, toy reviews, movie reviews. We have so much going on. We also got a podcast. Hit the link in the description to hear us talk about all this fun stuff. And I'll be back. Where can I get in here without knocking everything over? And I'll be back. Peace. Same freeze time, same freeze channel. Peace.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk.